Hello and thank you for tuning in to Plane11 YouTube video. My name is Chris, owner of Plane11.com. In today's video we're going to discuss setting view options in Plane11. We're sitting in a Diamond DA50RG at Kadena Air Base, and we're going to set our views. The default view, as you see, is straight ahead, and I have it set where it's kind of sitting on top of my virtual panel. It somewhat lines up with the top of the physical panel. I'm only able to view the top buttons, the landing light, taxi light, and position light, and that will be these guys. So what I'm going to do is set a view so that when I'm flying the airplane I'm only using one screen, one forward screen. I remove my side screens. So first thing I'm going to do is set a forward view. Now I already have it where you can press W on the keyboard, so you can be anywhere, and then just eyes in the cockpit, etc., and hit W. But I don't want to have to hit a W on the keyboard. What I've done is I invested, I think, what is it, $8 for 10 keypad, and I use that. I position that on my instrument panel so that I have my hands on the position of the panel, where it's kind of like an extension of the flight controls. So now what I'm going to do is program the key number 8 for the forward view so that I can easily tap up a finger and not have to reach for my keyboard. So going to go hold down control key on I'm doing the programming on a regular keyboard. One of the things you want to do before you start is make sure that you have the numbers lock on. With the numbers lock on, you can tell because when you hit the number key, the number is gonna be lit up. Alright, so I'm going to hold down the control key and I'm going to hit the number 8, which is the up arrow or the forward arrow, number 8, and that's going to lock in that position, that home position. And I'm going to test it out by moving to the side, and now instead of hitting the number 8 key, I'm going to use my actual keypad and hit the number 8, which is the forward arrow, and that's giving me a forward view. So now I'm going to do my other views. So I'm taxiing along, and what are the views I normally do? You're going to have okay, a 90-degree view. So I'm going to go control, and I'm going to hit the number 4 key. That's going to give me a 90-degree view to the left. Then I'm going to forward back over here about halfway. Just think you're taxiing along and you're not looking straight ahead, or you want to look off to the left and still have part of the panel, I guess, in the view, and also maybe down a little bit. So I'm gonna I think that's a good view there. I'll check it out using some other scenario. Like taxiing along, how do you want to, what do you normally want to see? Looks like that I think is a good view. So I'm taxiing, I want to turn left, I'm going to put my head slightly left, and I think that's about the view that I want. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the control and the 7 key. That's going to lock that position in. So I'm going to go ahead and do number 1. Yeah, is that going to work out for me? 90-degree, looking at, okay, I think that's going to work. I do have a question about the 90-degree view though. Maybe I need to maybe go down a little bit, or maybe not. I'm not sure, actually. Let me go back to the forward view, and then I'm going to go the number 7 key, 45 degree. Is that going to give me what I want? Do I need to go down some? In the air I might need to go down a little bit. I don't need, on the ground I don't really need all that sky, and this might be good. This might actually be good. But flying, I suppose I can tab down a little bit like so, but got this about good for now. Good for now. I believe that's going to give us what we want because I can in the area, I can always change it. And so go left, and I think that's good. Now, uh, you're in a pattern, and you need to look at your 45-degree angle. So I might change these views. I might do my 90 degrees something like this because this is giving me part of that. Yeah, I'm going to change that 90-degree view. I'm going to make my 90 degree, and here's why. Back here you can't see anything. So this is like you're in a traffic pattern and you want to get that 45-degree angle. Um, this is before you go to turn base. I think this is a good one for that. So I'm going to go ahead and do the control and the number 1 key. Alright, perfect. Now I'm going to go back to 90 degrees. You see how that just moves such a small angle? So I'm going to go here instead. This is going to be my 90 degree, my new 90 degree. So I'm going to go control and the number 4 key. So that puts me about, yeah, I'm looking left. That's kind of what I expect to see. Now the 90, let's go back here now. How much did that move? Alright, that I think is good. I can keep that there. So 90 degree. Okay, looking over my shoulder to turn my base. Yep, perfect. There, and then back forward. Now I'm going to go same thing to the right. I'm going to pan to the right. Where would I be looking? Okay, and I'm going to go down a little bit, and there. That's about. Let's see, is that where I want to go? Or do I want to go up? No, I'm going to put it back here forward to zero everything out again, and not zero out, but just where starting at a neutral position forward. And then look, where would I look as a pilot if I'm wanting to check the right? You see that right wing is coming into view, so I don't want to go too far over there. I'm just going to look, because you look at the forward view and you see it's a wide screen, so you're not seeing everything off on the right. This is simulating. I'm looking straight ahead. I'm on the numbers, and I am going to look over this way to make sure that I'm okay for my turn to the right. And I think this is a good right 45 degree. So I'm going to go control, and I'm going to press the number 9 key. So maybe down a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to redo this down a little bit, right? And then number 9 key again. So now I'm going to go continue 90 degrees. There's that wing already. So that's the wing, and a good 90 degree angle, I think, because that's my 45. I have a better 45 degree on the right than I did on the left, because the left is blocked by the seat. Reality, I guess I would lean forward and look at that. So, but I'm okay with this. So I'm gonna go control and number 6. Okay, control number 6, and now that 45 degree to the right, that is the angle I'm going to get right there. That's going to give me a perfect angle if I'm doing a right downwind and I need to see the 45 degree to the airport, before I start my right base. So I'm going to go control, and then I'm going to press the number 3 key. Alright, so now got one more angle. There's no reason to look straight behind me. So here's what I'm going to do. I have some more keys. So I'm gonna tweak these. Let's check these angles out. Let's see what we have so far. So forward, left. Do that really give me the view that I want? I can always use the hat key if I need help on that. So leave that there. Left, left 45, right 45, right 90, right 45. Okay, forward 45 and right rear 45. I think this is good. And go forward. Now, another view. Gonna go down a little bit. Okay, so when I'm flying an airplane, I have it like here. I don't need to see the virtual panel, but if I'm demoing something to show the audience, I need this. I need to show the instrument panel. So here's what I'm going to do. I don't need buttons down here when I'm flying. I don't really need those except for the gear, and I can just tap down a little bit to see the gear handle and all. This I prefer not to, but this is going to give me an angle where see the I can see the controls on what I need to see. And let me do one other thing. I might slide right to the a little bit. Uh, I think that's a good view. Yep, I believe that's a good view. Now I'm gonna go ahead and double check. Is this really gonna work for me? I think it is. So I'm gonna go control, and for this one I'm gonna do the rear key. Okay, and here we go. Control 2. Now, looking straight down for doing the pre-flight, I'm going to need to see the buttons in the cockpit. So what I do is I pan down, and there's one thing here. Okay, so I can see all the controls. I can just pan back a little bit to see the valve, emergency valve there. So right about here, I think is where I need, well, maybe a little bit more. All right, right there, perfect. I have all the controls that I need to see. So I'm going to make this the number 5 key. So right there in the center of the 10 keypad. So control and 5. So now let's test it out. Going forward, flying alone. I want to show you something on the panel. I go here. So it puts me there, kind of leaning inside, but I think that'll be all right. Then I want to go left. Okay, and I mean left quarter for the left turn. Left 90 degrees. All right, and I want to look down again. Then I want to look down in the cockpit. All right, perfect. To the right. And here's a neat thing here. So let's go back forward. And so let's see, you're looking over your shoulder. You know, you want to see if it's time for your turn. So you're looking over your shoulder. Now instead of having to go back up to the number 8 key or the forward key arrow, then you just simply press that key again, and it'll cycle you back to the last one. And same if you, okay, I want to look left, and hit the left key again, or number 4 key again, and it's going to put you right back to the last one. That's a time saver, so that you're not looking, so basically I have my 3 fingers on the keypad and flying along, and it makes for a quicker response on the views. And that was a big help. There was a slight learning curve because I had 3 monitors initially, and I had to look both ways. So that is how you program the number keys. Now there's another. I'm going to add something to this. I'm not going to worry about the in-flight tweaking. I'll catch that on the next flight. As for flying along, I may just make some adjustments as required. So for this one here, I do want to show you how to program other keys. So the number keys are great. $8 on the notepad, on the keypad, and I don't have to mess with the full-size keyboard. I just set that aside and use that number key. Now I'm going to go and do some other things here. So I'm going to go to settings in Plane11. Then I'm going to go to the where's that keyboard, and I should be able to find this. Go to views. It's been a while since I set this here. Um, there's a let's see what we got. View to views. Okay, so we're kind of searching here, searching. I'm going to. I'm looking for a view, a good outside view that I can use. I have some already. This is circle. Maybe this is okay. Actually, this might be where I left this already. Let me see. Okay, number pad, this key. Let me exit out of here and go okay. And I'm going to hit this third key. Let's see. Oh, look at that. It's already programmed. So maybe that one was not unique to the aircraft. And then once outside the aircraft, I could use the hat key to circle around. Doesn't that diamond look nice? Okay, so I'm going to go back into the cockpit by hitting my number 8 key. Then I'm going to go, and I believe that's really the main thing that I wanted outside. But let's see here. For now, that's all I need. I'm not going to go any further. But you saw the how I got there to be able to set some additional keys. Um, I believe that's it for that I need to cover on this. So I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Uh, Visit often and subscribe so that you'll be informed on future videos that I release. And leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, and thank you for joining. I'm Chris with Pilot Savvy.